There was a man in leadership who kind of reached out to me, and that was the first time that I had ever really been sought after. And then it was like this, I say bomb, but it wasn't a huge deal. He just called me one day and said that, "I think I love you." My name is Kristin Larrew. Hear my story. So growing up, my dad and I were best friends. My mom and I were pretty close, but not super close. Dad and mom had a rough relationship. It was a broken home before it was really broken. So then when they got divorced and we all separated, of course, all of us kids went with mom. And I always wanted dad. And then I guess when I was about 11 or 12, maybe, she dropped the bomb of, "Oh yeah, well, here's how your dad treated me. Here's how life was before you guys. This is why we've never loved each other. This is why we've been divorced." So that continued through, I can successfully say, to about 19 years old of me. That's what relationship was to me. That's what love was. That's what men loving women was. And he would talk in those moments. He would talk to me in our moments of the dad I thought he was. He would talk to me about their relationship, about their sex life, about how he loves one woman, but the sex is better over here, so I'm going there. So to a little girl, okay, cool, this adult's talking to me about this. I'm grown, I'm respected. But that really screwed me up as a teenager. So through those years, it really kind of warped my brain of, this is what relationships is, this is what life is. So this unhealthy version of what love was, what relationship was, even what sex was, followed me, through, like I said, till I was about 18. I had found a home. I had left Indiana and moved to Oklahoma and found a home with friends there, and had a church that I really clung to, my best friend went to, and we started going to. And there was a man in leadership who kind of reached out to me, and that was the first time that I had ever really been, I guess, sought after. And at 18 years old, maybe I was 19, it was therapeutic to just be like, to a elder in the church, but solid person to talk to pour your beans. Here it is, this is what I've dealt with, and it was nice. So it was normal for a while, and then we just kept talking and talking. It went from, Sunday when we saw each other at church or at like youth gatherings to we were talking every day, whether it be texting or on the phone. So that went on for like 6 months, and then it was like this, I say bomb, but it wasn't a huge deal. He just called me one day and said that, "I think I love you." It was never really physical. We would sneak out, we would hang out, we would go to a coffee shop, we would go to a park, just so I could really talk about what was going on in my life, share my heart. That went on for about a year. And realizing, okay, he's an elder in my church, this is not fine, this is not okay. One night I was finally reached out to my friend who has been my friend since I was a little girl. So there it was, I just said, we have a relationship, I don't know what that means, but this is what's going on. And it was just like okay, you have to walk away from it. Like, are you ready to do that? And I straight told her, no, I'm not. So it was this come to Jesus moment of, this is not okay, this can't go on, but I'm not ready to leave it. I was in that same church that he was eldering, and that church was very rules. This is what we do, this is what we don't do. I go to church with the family I nannied. I want to say it was Easter Sunday, so it was, a big deal and all the emotions. But they were truly just talking about Jesus. And as funny as it is, I never remember hearing Jesus just preached, like just the love of Jesus. Like a brick just hit me, because I had been battling with, well, what are people gonna think? I can't deal with this now, because then what is everybody gonna think? He's an elder, what's everyone gonna think? Later that evening, my buddy texted me and said, "Hey, I heard that you have a relationship with this guy, what's going on? Like, why is that rumor going around? That's gross." And I was just, okay, you made the decision today, you're dealing with it, let's go. And it was this unheard of, unspoken, like, we're gonna do it. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know if I'll even have friends or people after this, but yeah, I'll have Jesus. And it was, I texted him back and I said, yeah, we've had a relationship, it's over now, but yep, that's what it was. And he was the gossip queen of the church, so I knew by the end of the day the whole church would know. And it was just this, I don't want to say peace because that's so cliche, but truly I felt better than I had ever felt in my life, knowing people know it's real. There's light in this situation now. It's not just me by myself living with the decisions I've made, he's made, we've done. And from then on, it was truly a light switch of, honestly, Jesus just taking care of me just relying on him and not searching for a man to take care of me. It was, I don't need any of that. I need Jesus, because he's the one that gave me the confidence of this. So if you're there searching for a relationship or finding what a relationship looks like or depending on a father who's not there. If you can just keep your heart open and wait for Jesus, because he will penetrate that. He will overcome that. And it's worth the wait. I would always tell myself, I don't know what I'm waiting for, but it better be worth the wait. And it is. It's worth all of this pain. It's worth all of the darkness.